She was the waifish symbol of 1960s fragility, a woman who lived a life that felt ripped from a tragic screenplay. Mia Farrow moved from marrying Frank Sinatra to finding cinematic fame, building a sprawling, unconventional family along the way. Yet her pursuit of stability led her into one of Hollywood's most volatile and scrutinized relationships, a domestic drama that became a brutal public spectacle. What happened next shocked the world, a bitter discovery that tore her family apart and launched a custody battle for the ages. The truth was far darker than anyone imagined, involving allegations that continue to echo today. Born Maria de Lourdes Villiers Farrow in 1945, her childhood was a mixture of privilege and instability. Her mother was the glamorous actress Maureen O'Sullivan, and her father was director John Farrow. But their home life was often chaotic. Mia contracted polio at age 9, an isolating experience that shaped her delicate resilience. Her first whirlwind marriage at 21 to the much older Frank Sinatra, a union that lasted just 2 years, foreshadowed a pattern of seeking security in relationships with powerful older men. This early quest for an anchor set the stage for the defining, decade-long storm to come. The main story centers on her tumultuous partnership with director Woody Allen, which began in 1980. They never married, but they lived next door to each other in New York and formed a complex, sprawling family that included their biological son, Ronan, and many of her adopted children, notably Soon-Yi Previn and Dylan Farrow. For over a decade, they were a fixture in intellectual and cinematic circles, making 13 films together, from Hannah and Her Sisters to Crimes and Misdemeanors. Their creative synergy was lauded, but their domestic arrangement was notoriously tense and unconventional. Mia sought the normalcy Allen couldn't provide, while Allen maintained a calculated emotional distance. The tension built behind the veneer of artistic collaboration, promising an inevitable, messy rupture. The emotional climax shattered the entire foundation of their world in 1992. Mia discovered explicit photographs taken by Woody Allen of her adopted daughter, Soon-Yi Previn, who was then a college student in her early 20s. The relationship, revealed as secret and long-standing, plunged their lives into instant scandalous chaos. But the darkest revelation was still to come. Shortly afterward, Mia accused Allen of sexually abusing their 7-year-old adopted daughter, Dylan Farrow. Allen vehemently denied the claim. The subsequent public battle was brutal, waged in courtrooms, tabloids, and the court of public opinion. It was a peak dramatic moment of betrayal, pitting one of Hollywood's most famous couples against each other in a fight over their children and their legacy. The aftermath was a permanent, painful division. Allen married Soon-Yi in 1997, maintaining his career despite the controversy. Mia Farrow, however, became the fierce protective matriarch, largely sacrificing her acting career to advocate for her children. She channeled her maternal fury into humanitarian work for UNICEF. Though no charges were ever filed against Allen for the abuse allegations, the family fracture remains absolute. Mia Farrow's lasting impact is no longer defined by her delicate acting roles, but by her unyielding courage in confronting an accusation that forced the public to grapple with the disturbing boundaries between genius, family, and power.